What's up, guys? Happy New Year's Day. Well, as I say here and record this for you, it is New Year's Day. So back here in the Kilo Cave, very excited to be back here in the Kilo Cave. Hopefully you guys had a great holiday season. Happy New Year's Eve, Happy New Year's Day, all that good stuff. I personally love the holidays, but at the same time, I'm very much looking forward to getting back in routine. I know it's always hard to kind of keep up with or stay on top of your training, stay on your schedule. That was never really a hard thing for me to do when I was training, hard and heavy for international teams and that kind of thing. These days it's a little bit more difficult, so I'm sure that's the same story for some of you guys. But we're into the new year. That takes us into week 8 of 14, so I just want to go over a couple things that kind of stick out at me that are most important to cover. The first thing are, I know that things have been a little bit different over the last couple weeks in regards to, a little bit less consistency than what you typically have seen in the program. But those adjustments have led us into this very week here, to where the setup from week 8 will remain mostly the same. Now you're going to see a little bit more consistency over the next 3 or 4 weeks in regards to doing basically the same exercises in the same order on the same days and everything else. And now we're going to be progressing and moving forward from there. Specifically on the snatch and clean and jerks, we're looking at percentages around 70 and 80% for this week, and they've been kind of light over the last couple weeks, except for the snatch you had at the end of the week last week. But look for those with this specific setup that we have, this layout, to be able to move those up over the coming weeks as well. All right. One new exercise in there: snatch deadlift from the block. Understand that there's a progression plan, and you're going to need to watch the video every single week to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. So, for example, this week, click on that video. You're going to see that all we're doing is lifting from above the knee and standing up with it. That's all we're doing, right? Over the next couple weeks, you'll start to add in a shrug and heel lift. And so I just want to make sure that you're paying attention to the specifics of that. You're going to get used to doing it this way. If you watch the video, you're going to know how we wanted you to do it. You're going to get used to doing it. It's going to be easy to overlook that change. So be aware of that. I'll remind you of that next week and the week after, and as we continue doing snatch deadlift from the block. And as those changes come, I'll make sure that you're aware of it. So another thing, there are thrusters in the program this week. There will be thrusters in the program for the next couple weeks as well. So some of you guys that maybe aren't completely in the CrossFit community, you may not know what a thruster is. I'm guessing that all of you guys probably do. But every time I talk about thrusters, I always want to make people aware that I was doing thrusters before thrusters were thrusters. Back in the day whenever I was doing them, typically I did them just like why you guys are doing them, for a lighter squat day and just to put some extra speed on the bar. We used obviously heavier weight for that exercise, but they were a weight that was lighter for the squat. Okay, same kind of thing for you guys, but we just call them a front squat into a push press, and that's kind of how I want you to think about it, because it'll help you, especially if you're used to doing them from CrossFit. You may be doing them in a way where you have keeping a death grip on the bar and your elbows are down. Think about returning to that more relaxed grip, front rack position as you come down. Get that good quality front squat in, and then push press it up from there. But yes, you are doing thrusters, and again, we'll be doing those for 3 or 4 weeks and kind of playing with them a little bit. But understand why they're in there. They're in there to give you a lighter squat day, and also to get a little bit of overhead work in as well. All right. Front squats this week will be 6 sets of 3 instead of 6 sets of 2. I want you to know the plan there. I talked about it a little bit last week. I believe I did. But anyway, 6 sets of 2 last week, 6 sets of 3 in the front squat this week. You'll be doing 4 the following week, and then 5, and then 6. All right. So just want you to be prepared for that. Go ahead and start programming that in your mind. Know what's coming up. You may feel like the 6 sets of 2 was a little bit difficult. Maybe the 6 sets of 3 feel a little bit difficult today. But I want you to have confidence that you're going to be able to make it through that. I know that I always struggled whenever I did this squat program, whether I did it with back squats or front squats. I'd be like, man, I'm feeling already I'm having a difficult time already just with 2. But why it's written that way, is so you're able to build up to it. So you're getting 6 sets of 2, then 6 sets of 3. You're getting all those reps in with that same exact weight. You have the lighter day, the medium day with the squats that you see on day 1 on Monday, and that is to help you recover from the 6 sets of 3 or 4, whatever you did towards the end of the week before. But it's also to help you get some more reps in with a similar weight to prepare your legs to continue to build up. So have confidence in that. Know I'm confident myself that you guys will be able to complete that. All right. Last thing to talk about this week is we have done clean liftoffs in the program before. You're actually going to see it in the accessory section this week, and you'll see it pop up in the accessory section here and there. And understand, I want, again, pay attention to how it's written there. You're only going to be doing, for this week, 5 total singles there, all right? So the purpose is that it's in the accessory. You're already warmed up and ready to go. Just load the bar up. Obviously start with, a manageable weight, but understand that you're going to be making big jumps up to a heavy weight. Now this week I have a percentage planned for you, so don't go over that percentage. But as you see it pop up in the coming weeks, you're going to have the opportunity to go as heavy as you can, but maintaining quality at the same time. So this is just an opportunity to help, get a little bit more feel for heavier weights from the floor in the form of an accessory lift. All right. So that's it for the week, guys. Again, hopefully you guys had a good holiday season. I'm excited that 2017 is now here. We can get back in routine and move forward. So we'll see you guys next week. Take care.